Good morning. Good morning, Coach Samson.
Good morning. How are you,
How are
Coach
you?
Patricia? I'm doing well. Great.
Wonderful. It's lovely to see you. I'd just like to ask you a little bit about, just tell us who you are in terms of your background, a bit about your background.
Thank you so much for this privilege and opportunity. So again, my name is Samson Umurhurhu. When I was in paid employment, I worked with Nestle in Nigeria. I rose to the position of head of human resources of Nestle in Nigeria. And again, I was the first HR head for Nestle for Central and West Africa, covering 23 countries. And after a while in Central and West Africa, I was moved to the Nestle Global Office in Switzerland, where I spent 12 years in various roles. Today, I'm back home and I'm the CEO of Tribe Coaches Center and HR Consulting Services. Thank you so much.
What an inspiring background. That's really great to hear and to know. And the fact that you're back home on home soil. And, this series is quite interesting because we have a varied audience around the world. Really, obviously, we'll be speaking to professional coaches. I'm sure you have a lot to say to them about coaching, aspiring coaching, aspiring coaches as well. Organizational leaders are becoming more and more interested in coaching, and so are leaders and executives in a myriad of fields, not just in the HR field. So we have a number of questions to ask you today, and I'm just curious, how ready are you? How do you feel about speaking to the world about coaching?
Well, I think it's exciting and it's interesting. Let's kick it off.
I have three questions, and the first one is really for you to just tell us a little bit about what does it mean to hold yourself accountable as a professional coach, exactly that point, and especially when no one is watching. That's a question that a lot of people are asking.
Well, I think that's a very pertinent question, and it's critical for all professional coaches. And in the context in which you have asked it, professional coaching, I would say it's like holding the professional coach responsible for his what we call his own area of freedom, and still be trusted and counted upon to be the best version of who he can become. And in terms of having to operationalize that, there are a few things that the coach needs to do. One is he needs to build some relevant personal systems that will guide him. And again, number two, to also develop the discipline to ensure that he's always prepared and ready to always deliver the best results and outcomes with his or her coaching clients in line with the coaching standards at any time he has a coaching engagement. So that would be my definition of accountability for a professional coach.
Yeah. That's so interesting because it just goes to show that preparation is important in a professional life. And so that sort of leads me on to my second question, which is what organizations are asking about. What should a leader look for when bringing in a coach into the organization beyond qualifications?
Again, this is very, very important because there are many coaches who have all these certifications and qualifications, but when you meet them as a client, you are very much disappointed, not only with that individual coach, but with the coaching profession. So to me, I think this is really key. It is not only about qualifications and certifications. And now I'll just talk about three things that the organizational leaders can look out for. Number one, look for coaches that embody professional coaching. What professional coaching is all about. Probably in other way, I can say that look for coaches who belong to re-coaching and who re-coaching belongs to. Two is we should also look for coaches who understand organizational dynamics. They may not be in the same field or expertise with the person they are coaching, but they should understand how organizations function. So that's number two. And number three, they should also be coaches that have evidences and proven results of transformational work with previous clients. So these are three factors I believe organizational leaders can look for coaches.
Coming from someone like yourself with decades of experience at multinationals, international organizations, I'm sure leaders will be very eager to hear from you. And so, I have a final question, and it's really about how can organizations build internal standards to ensure that coaching engagements actually deliver results? Because that's what everybody's asking, results. So just a few tips from you, please, on that.
I think that's a key question because, again, coaching is an expensive investment by organizations. And organizations that are embarking on coaching should ensure that there will be good returns on the investment. And so my counsel to organizations, leaders of organizations that are trying to install international coaching practice will be to come up with a coaching vision, a vision for coaching in that organization, as well as a strategy that backs that vision. And furthermore, they should build an ecosystem around that coaching vision and the strategy that ensures that guardrails that guarantee delivering of effective coaching are in place. And that guardrails could define some of the following. Number one, what will be the role of coaching in leadership development or talent development in this organization? That's number one. Number two, what are those specifications of the triggers that will need to somebody to need a coaching intervention? It should be clear to all. And number three, what should be the process for those who have to be coached? What is the process for them to undertake in order for them to receive coaching? I know a good practice in many organizations is that they have both internal and external coaches. So I want to believe that organizations should also define what could be the role for both internal coaches and external coaches.
Yeah.
And another one is that if we are talking about external coaches, what will be the process for the organization to obtain a list of reputable external coaches that can work with them to deliver the results that they expect? And probably finally, how eventually will every coaching engagement be measured to ensure that the results that are expected are delivered? So this will be a way of my answering that question to ensure that coaching delivers the required and desired results always in that organization.
Yeah, very clear steps. Return on expectations is quite important to organizations. So as we close today, I'm just curious, in one sentence, what does truly professional coaching look like for you as a leader in this field?
Well, it can be described in many ways, but for now I can describe true professional coaching is a process as well as a partnership in which the professional coach, who should be bound by the relevant ethics, as well as be equipped with the right competencies, works with the client to empower the clients with clarity, ownership, as well as accountability to be able to discover their own solutions, as well as to unlock their potentials, their full potentials, and to create sustainable changes for their lives or for their career. So that's what I would see professional coaching in this light, in this session.
Yeah. And thank you so much for mentioning their lives, as well as their profession, because, we are human beings, as we always say, not human doing. So, Coach Samson, it's been absolutely wonderful speaking with you today. And we can't wait to get this out so that everybody can get these tips from you. Leaders are eager to hear. They're eager to hear non-biased opinions. So, Coach Samson, on behalf of everybody at EZ37 Solutions, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.